He was the best in his field, a renowned surgeon who had saved countless lives, always calm under pressure. But one day, while reviewing his own routine tests, something caught his eye. A tiny irregularity, the kind he would have flagged immediately in a patient. But this was his chart, and like so many of us, he did what seemed easier. He brushed it off. Stress, he thought. It's nothing. Days turned into weeks. The signs became clearer, louder. Fatigue, shortness of breath, persistent headaches. But he kept working, pushing through, treating others while ignoring the growing alarm inside his own body. By the time he finally sat down, truly looked at what was happening, it was too late. The disease he'd ignored had advanced beyond treatment. How does someone so skilled, so knowledgeable let this happen? Simple. We all have blind spots when it comes to ourselves. We see the danger, we know the risks, but we convince ourselves, it won't happen to me. This isn't just about health, it's about life. How many times have you seen the warning signs in your own journey and ignored them? That's self-sabotage, and it's closer than you think. We all do it. We tell ourselves little lies, harmless on the surface but devastating over time. The surgeon ignored his symptoms, brushing them off as stress. But how often do we do the same in life? We feel the tension rising, the cracks forming, but we convince ourselves it's nothing. We say, I'm just a perfectionist, when in reality, we're terrified of being judged. We claim, I'm too busy, but somehow find hours to scroll through social media. We whisper, I'm waiting for the right moment, knowing in our hearts that moment will never come. Self-sabotage isn't always obvious. It hides behind excuses. Excuses that feel so real, they blind us to the truth. Think about it. How many opportunities have you missed, not because someone said no, but because you talked yourself out of even trying? We avoid discomfort. We resist change. And when failure comes, we act surprised, blaming everything but the real culprit, ourselves. Spotting these lies is the first step to breaking free from them. So, why do we do it? Why do smart, capable people like that surgeon, like you, sabotage themselves? It's not fear of failure. It's something stronger. It's fear of responsibility. Because if you succeed, really succeed, then what? You'll have to maintain it. You'll be expected to show up, stay consistent, and keep winning. That's terrifying. It's safer to hover just below your potential. Comfortable, unnoticed, unchallenged. Think about it. That project you never finished, that diet you quit, that dream you put on hold, was it really too hard? Or did it just push you out of your comfort zone? Self-sabotage is a twisted form of self-protection. It shields you from the pain of disappointment by making sure you never get too close to what you want. If you don't try your hardest, then failure isn't personal. It's circumstantial. I could have succeeded if I really tried, we tell ourselves. You're not sabotaging your success. You're protecting your comfort. That comfort zone? It's the cage you built to avoid the weight of responsibility that comes with real success. And the longer you stay in it, the tighter it becomes. What makes self-sabotage so dangerous? It's that you rarely see it happening. It blends in, wearing the mask of logic, caution, or even ambition, tricking you into thinking you're making the right choice while pulling you backwards. You tell yourself you're working hard, endless to-do lists, color-coded calendars, back-to-back meetings. But when you look at what really matters, nothing's moving forward. It's not productivity, it's busy work, a clever disguise that keeps you feeling accomplished while avoiding the tasks that actually make you grow. You're inches from the finish line. Your project is 90% done. Your fitness goal is within reach. That promotion is around the corner. And suddenly, you stop. You lose focus. You backtrack. Because failing right at the end, that feels safer than crossing the line and facing the pressure of what comes next. Somewhere inside, you might still see yourself as the underdog, the struggler, the one who never quite makes it. So, when success starts to feel real, your subconscious panics. This isn't me, it whispers. And just like that, you find a way to pull yourself back down, to where it feels familiar. Think of a time you were this close to achieving something big, but you pulled back. Why did you stop? Was it really because of circumstances, or was it you? Self-sabotage doesn't always look like quitting. Sometimes it looks like perfectionism, like overthinking, like waiting for the right moment that never comes. But the more you recognize these hidden triggers, the harder it becomes for them to control you. We've uncovered the lies and the hidden traps. Now comes the tough part. cutting self-sabotage out at its core. No feel-good advice, no empty motivation, just raw, practical steps that actually work. You say you want success, but you've got an escape plan, don't you? A just-in-case backup that makes failure feel safe. That's the problem. As long as there's a soft landing, you'll never leap with full force. Want real change? Burn the safety net. Make it so that succeeding is the only option left. You're addicted to quick hits of pleasure. Social media, junk food, endless scrolling. It's all engineered to give you tiny bursts of dopamine while robbing you of long-term fulfillment. Cut it off. No social media, no mindless entertainment, no junk food for 48 hours. Watch how uncomfortable you get and realize how much control you've given away. Right now, procrastination feels harmless. So, flip the script, create micro pain points, miss a workout, no Netflix for a week, skip a deadline, hand over $50 to someone you hate. When slacking off has real consequences, your brain will think twice. Stop calling yourself someone who's trying. You're not trying to be disciplined. You are disciplined. Start acting like it. Rewire your identity from the ground up. Every time you make a strong choice, remind yourself, this is who I am now. No one is coming to save you. No mentor, no self-help book, no perfectly crafted plan. It's on you. Pick one self-sabotaging habit, just one, and destroy it this week. No excuses, no second chances, only results. Because until you take action, this is just another video you'll watch before going right back to your comfort zone. No one is coming to save you. No self-help book, no guru, no motivational video, not even this one, will fix your life. It's easy to believe the next course, the next strategy, the next breakthrough will be the magic key. On some level, you know the truth. It's not lack of knowledge that's holding you back. It's lack of action. You've heard it all before. You know what you need to do. But here you are, watching another video, hoping for that final push. This is it. You either break your patterns now, or you'll be here next year. Same spot, same struggles, still wondering why nothing's changed. So, what's it going to be? Close this tab and go back to your comfort zone, or finally take control. If you're done with self-sabotage, if you're really ready to change, type it out. Right now, I'm done sabotaging. Let's see who's serious and who's still lying to themselves.